Meet Mary. She's a 26-year-old schoolteacher who lives and works in a tough neighborhood, a place where lots of kids are getting into trouble after school because there's no safe place to play. Most of the people in Mary's neighborhood are poor, and many of the parents are still at work when school ends. Mary is well aware that few kids from her neighborhood ever get a chance to go to college or get the kind of good jobs that would allow them to rise above their poverty. So, Mary decides to do something about it. One day, she invites over a group of her neighbors to talk about what can be done to make the neighborhood better and safer for the kids. This small group of concerned neighbors decides to run an after-school center right out of Mary's home. They offer study time, arts and crafts, and a chance for other neighbors to get involved. Most importantly, Mary's home becomes a place where neighbors gather to share concerns and work on safety and other issues in their community. Then, Mary finds out that her after-school group may be eligible for a grant from the Catholic Campaign for Human Development, the anti-poverty program of the Catholic bishops of the U.S. Here's how it works. Once a year, the U.S. bishops sponsor the collection. Catholics donate to the Catholic Campaign for Human Development. Individual groups like Mary's apply for grants. The local bishop and the National Committee of Bishops decide who can get funding. Mary and her neighbors are exactly the kind of grassroots project that the campaign wants to help. Projects that empower people to change the factors that keep them in poverty. Projects that go beyond providing direct assistance of food, shelter, or clothing. This could include community or economic development projects that create jobs with good wages, that provide affordable housing, or projects that improve local schools. To be eligible, groups must be grassroots and led primarily by low-income people. Their efforts must fight poverty by empowering people to break out of the cycle of poverty, and they must not do anything that goes against the social and moral teachings of the Catholic faith. With the help of the grant from the Catholic Campaign for Human Development, Mary and her neighbors are able to better organize and involve more people. They have learned how to make their concerns known at City Hall, the local school board, and the Parks Department. Today, Mary's neighborhood is a better place to live. There are more foot patrols by law enforcement, a school-based afternoon program, and cleaner playgrounds. Everyone feels safer and kids are doing better in school. Like Mary and her neighbors, the U.S. bishops know that fighting the root causes of poverty is essential to promoting human life and dignity. This is the kind of work that the Catholic Church has always supported, to carry out Jesus' mission, to bring good news to the poor, release to the captives, sight to the blind, and let the oppressed go free.